Hi, it's Neets with your weekly reading. This is for Pisces. This is actually a new moon reading. It's the pink moon. The pink moon is on March the 29th. It's a Friday in the UK. It's the moon is in Aries. The energy's in Aries this time. It's a time for a bold and fiery reset, encouraging you to reclaim your will, voice and passion and to step into your drive. Okay, it's time for new beginnings and fresh starts. It's time to reclaim your power. So it's a very powerful energy around this new moon. Okay, so use it wisely, use it to give yourself some vava-voom to get towards your goals and to get your wishes in life. Okay, right, Pisces. Before we start, I'll just remind you that it is my new channel, this, so please subscribe, share and like if you like what you're hearing. If you'd like a personal reading, there is a link to a personal reading email address. The link's in the description, so if you would like a personal reading, you can access those. There are varying prices, and you can ask certain questions and I will answer them and send you a video reading like this just for you. Okay, if you want to access my music, I create music with healing frequencies in, and it will align the chakras. It's not new age music, it's actually quite modern electronic music, but you can put it in your playlist. It will help to balance you and align your chakras and give you energy or calm you, depending on the vibe and which frequency you're accessing, of course. If you want to subscribe to the music channel, it's perfectly free and the link is in the description. Okay, so Pisces, here we go. We've got the Six of Sticks, the Seven of Stones, the Death card, the Knight of Vessels, the King of Vessels and the Ace of Stones. Right, the Six of Sticks. I love these cards. The Six of Sticks, what I'm getting with that is that you're kind of on a bit of a journey at the moment and it feels a little bit harsh. You're on a journey, you're on a chapter in your life that feels a little bit like it's hard work. You may feel that life's been a little bit unfair to you at the moment, and you're trudging through the rain and the sleet and the harsh weather, and it just feels like it's almost like you're on a major hike and there's no end to it. You're on a major pathway and there's no end to it. And it may just be you, or it may just be you and your family that's going through trauma and turmoil. It may be you and others that are close to you. It might not be just you, of course. Take it as it resonates to you. But it just feels like you're both going through things, or all of you, or just you. But the Seven of Stones is telling me that you are slowly going to be able to climb yourself out of this situation if you want to. Of course, you've got to want to. But also, you're still only just very much trying to get yourself out of this. It's very early days. You're only just starting to take steps towards getting yourself out of this sort of turmoil or dilemma or lifestyle that you've got. Somebody's trying to give you a pull up and a leg up, but you're a bit resistive. It's like you won't go any further because you won't help yourself sometimes. I know that sounds harsh, but that's what I'm getting from the spirit world. They're kind of saying somebody's trying to help you up and you're not listening, or you're not taking their advice, or you won't listen to your own higher self, your own spirit guides, your own advice. Yeah, so you have to go slowly though. I am being told that you do have to go at your own pace, and sometimes it can be painfully slow, but you're having to go at your own pace because that's what kind of person you are. You can't go fast because you're just not that kind of person. Okay, it is time for a brand new start in your life. The Death card, it is time for a brand new start in your life, but you it's like you're avoiding it. I think you know what needs to be done to make this brand new start, and it's like you're avoiding it. Maybe you're scared of this start. And I want to say, don't be scared, because it's actually going to be really good. It's going to be really good. And once you make that decision to move on in life and to do something very differently and to go towards this next chapter and do things like, differently, it will all move very quickly. You've got a brand new start coming, and it's going to be with people that you actually enjoy doing it with. There are other people involved in this. It's not just you. You might be doing starting a new job or a new project, and it involves other people that are on the same wavelength as you. So you're going to really enjoy it. It's just waiting for you, but for some reason you're holding back. Once you start it, it'll happen really quickly. It will move very quickly. and nothing can stop you, you know, and you'll get a thrill from it. You'll feel excited and inspired again by life, because I think you're feeling a bit stuck and stagnant. The thing is, there's an obstacle in the way. That new chapter is there for you to start at any time, but there is an obstacle in the way. And it's something that you're holding. You hold the key to that. It's something that either you're doing or not doing. And only you can know what that is. Only you can find out what that is. So it's either something you're doing or not doing that is stopping you from getting to where you want to be. I just want to ask a little bit more about that. What is this obstacle for Pisces? What is the obstacle for Pisces that's stopping them getting forwards? What's the obstacle that's stopping them going forwards for Pisces? I'm just going to do 3 cards. What is the obstacle? We've got the Magician, the 6 of Swords, the King of Swords. I do feel that it's like you've got all these gifts and talents, but you're not using them. You're waiting for things to calm down in your life, but you've got to start things sometimes without life being totally calm. Sometimes you've got to start things, you've got to put your efforts into other things. Only you can calm your life down. Only you can take steps towards calming your own life down and stepping away from stress. It's almost like you're a bit stubborn and you don't want to, you've been a bit of a stick in the mud. I mean, look at that guy's face. It's like, no, nope, I'm not doing it. And I honestly feel like you need to stop and do things differently, because if you stop and do things differently, then you will get the result that you want. But only you can stop yourself. I don't know why you're not stopping yourself from doing it. I'm not really sure. But that's the obstacle. You're holding it in your hand, and only you can let go of it. Sometimes it's a leap of faith. Sometimes it is a leap of faith. Sometimes it is. Maybe you're scared to take that leap of faith. Or maybe you've just never, you've never had the self-confidence to do things or to make these changes. I don't know. Maybe. There's something about self-confidence, I think, that's involved in this. Oh, that one had to come out. Be open-minded. So maybe you need to... Sometimes some of us need things to be set in stone, and we need a routine, and we need things to be like, we need to know what's coming next. Maybe you need to be open-minded about what's coming next, and you need to just not have a plan. Some of us are good at not having plans, and some of us aren't. Maybe that's what Spirit's saying to you. Maybe that's your obstacle. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Warm. Okay. I feel like you need to be more warm to yourself instead of detached and cold and like a machine. I feel you need to stop and start to feel passion again and start to warm up. I think some of you are being a bit machine-like and detached. Maybe because you're busy, maybe because you just don't want to feel. Maybe you're scared of feeling. Maybe you've had some experiences that make you not want to feel again because you've been hurt. You need to warm up. You need to get sensual again and get passionate again. Even if it's just with yourself, just feeling passionate about life, about your experiences, about, your hobbies, your goals. So that's interesting. What else for Pisces? That card shouldn't be in there. I need to leave that out. It's one of those information cards that shouldn't be there. I think I put it in last time and I forgot to take it out. What else for Pisces? Oh, future. So concentrate on your future. Think about future. Think about your long-term goal now. Because if you don't change things, they'll stay as they are. Yeah? If you don't change things, you're going to get the same results and they'll stay exactly as they are. Do you want to be doing what you're doing in the next, 5, 10 years? If you don't, then you need to change it now. You're being told. Adventurous. Be adventurous. Get out there. Stop doing the mundane. Get out there and do something different. or follow your passions. Adventure doesn't have to be getting out there and doing things or traveling or going to places. Adventure can be just following your own hobbies and passions. You know, it's like try something new, get into something that you're interested in, get into something that's creative. It doesn't have to be actually getting out there and traveling and doing all these things. It's just doing something different to the mundane. You're being told off in a nice way. Spirits will never tell you off in a bad way. What else for Pisces? Let's see what the vibe is for Pisces. Ooh, that one had to come out. Glow up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. Right, new opportunities, glow up. Yeah, do something that makes you feel inspired again. Do something that wets your whistle. Set up a business. Set up an opportunity. Or look for something to do that you really get a kick out of. Don't just keep doing things because you get paid for it. You come home, you go to work, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not good enough for Pisces. If you enjoy your job, then great. If you enjoy doing that, that's absolutely spot on. If that inspires you, you love your job and you go to work and you think, I love my job, then you're not doing anything wrong. If you don't and you need some adventure, then you need to start thinking about doing something different. You can do anything you want. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. I don't think it's delusion. Daydreaming is good for you, okay? So get into that state of daydreaming. It means that you end up manifesting if you daydream. Let yourself daydream because you'll manifest your dreams. Believe that you can have what you want. Believe that you can have it. Daydream. Think about what you want. Yep, spend some time doing that because that's when you'll get the life that you want. But you've got to take the steps. You've got to practically take the steps to do it. Okay. One more for Pisces from the Spirit Guides for the pink moon. For the pink moon. For the love of the pink moon. Shattered, broken, habits, failures. Wow. Shattered. You might absolutely be knackered. You know, shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Maybe you're shattered emotionally or physically. Oh dear. Please. You need to stop. You need to step back. You need to stop and think because I think something's worn you out. Life's worn you out or you're wearing yourself out. So you need to stop what you're doing and think about your future and make it nice. You need to start to get happy again. Just because you failed in the past doesn't mean you're going to fail in the future. You just need to start getting your confidence back on track and thinking about what is going to inspire you and get back on the horse. All right, Pisces, that's what's coming from Spirit. Let's speak again soon. Take care.